Well, it's now been 5 years since Carrier was offered $7 million in tax breaks to keep its West Side facility in Indianapolis open and to keep those workers there employed.
And Lauren, as you know, we covered this story extensively. We were dedicated to the story from the very beginning, from the impact on hundreds of employees if that plant shut down, as well as the impact on presidential politics. The initial plan announced back in February 2016 was to close the plant and move the production jobs to Mexico. That failed when the decision became a political hot potato during the 2016 presidential run. It led to a visit from then President-elect Trump. He even threatened to tax Carrier products imported from overseas if they moved. Of course, Carrier decided to stay in Indianapolis, and initially several hundred jobs were lost. But the question this morning, here's the question: has Carrier kept its promise to earn tax breaks and tax credits worth $7 million? This is Fact Check Friday.
This is Monterrey, Mexico, where a large portion of Indy's Carrier production jobs were supposed to go. That did not happen. WRTV traveled there in 2016 to explore what became one of the biggest labor stories in the country. To keep the plant in Indianapolis, the state of Indiana offered $7 million in tax breaks involving 3 separate funds. To earn the benefits, the company has to keep 1,069 people on the job. Check. That's being done. The funds encourage Carrier to train its workforce, invest in the facility, and hire more people. Of the $7 million, state records show that the company has already earned more than $3.8 million. The Steelworkers Union says the company is hiring more people to keep up with the demand for more furnaces. Workers are looking forward to renegotiating a new contract after their 4-year deal expires. Carrier's deal with the state, signed back in December 2016, that ends in December 2025.
Here's another fact check on this Friday. The deal to get those tax breaks and, of course, the credits also involved Carrier making $16 million in investments. Check. That's happening as well. In a statement to WRTV, the company says Carrier has invested more than $16 million in manufacturing technology and capacity enhancements, specifically making facilities upgrades and process improvements, as well as adding new equipment. We also want to thank our entire workforce in Indianapolis for their hard work and dedication. Of course, fact-checking is something we do here at WRTV all the time, but we'd like to hear what's on your mind. Is there something that you've read or seen on social media, or an observation that you've made that you wonder, is that true? Is that false? Or maybe you want to know what's behind that decision made at City Hall or the State House. So send us that inquiry to workingforyou@WRTV.com and let us fact check it for you every single Friday.